We have been using this Gourmia Air Fryer for about 18 months. This was actually a Christmas gift for me from one of my sons. There are 4 people in this household that are adults, and there are 2 granddaughters that live next door that come over all the time. We use this daily. My sons will use it for chicken strips, for corn dogs. They cook hot dogs in here. We cook everything in here. I have done the rotisserie chicken in here. It comes with the rotisserie attachments that you just put into here. There's places right inside there to attach these. We've used it for that. I only cook a couple of rotisserie chickens in here because the ones at the store are actually cheaper. Have been known to, if they don't have them at the store, go get one of the chickens and cook it in here. It is so super easy to use. Actually, I love this oven style door, and it has these 2 baskets. These are what you cook the things on. So the 2 baskets just slide in. There's 3 different settings for sliding. What I'll usually do is I'll cook it part way and then swap it around. I've cooked bacon in here. I've cooked hamburgers in here. I reheat everything in here. A lot of times if I'm making pancakes, I'll put bacon in here. It just gives me an extra space to bake things because it's not just for air frying. So here's the on button. It is now on. It does all these things. Air fry, if you want to do just fries, you do them right there. Cook your wings, your bacon. I've used that bacon setting before. Seafood, we have warmed up fish in here. Vegetables, bake. So if you want to bake like cookies or something, you can do that in here. We have done that also. Roast, broil, dehydrates. Dehydration takes a long time, so I have not used that. Reheat, and you can keep your things warm also. So there's a preheat button, a turn reminder. So if I wanted to air fry, and my recipe said I wanted it at 360, you just tap right down here, 360, I get 365, 360, and you want to cook it for 12 minutes, you just tap down to the 12 minutes, and then you push start, and then it's going to start to preheat. And when it is done preheating, it'll come up with a little thing here that says add food. I usually have my trays out when I do that, and I fill up my food in here, and then when it says add food, I have it ready to pop in because it does not give you a really long time to add your food. It's just like all of a sudden, boop, add food. And then it'll cook for halfway. If you have this setting on, the rotate setting, you don't have to have that, or the turn reminder. You don't have to have that, but you can. And sometimes I do turn it off because I'm just not going to be turning it. So sometimes I'll turn that off, but it'll beep, and then you come and you rotate your food. That's when I'll switch where the trays are. That's when I'll shake it up a little bit or flip if it's fries or something. But you can turn that off. There's the stop cancel button, and there's your start button, but those things will be flashing there. If you want to turn the turn reminder off, it's no longer flashing, so you can tell that you have now turned off your turn reminder. There is a light, so if you have something that's cooking for a while, you can turn that light on in there and then turn it back off. You don't have to have it on the whole time. So I have used that before if it's something that's cooking, because you can cook things in here for like an hour if you need to, and I want to see how it's doing. I just push that little light button. You can see that mine is well loved, but it is pretty easy to clean. This is a drip tray right here. My husband came in the door when I was trying to do this. I just put some like dishwashing liquid that's good for grease, because there's a lot of times greasy stuff on here that's good for grease, and some hot water, and then I can put it back in. It doesn't have to be done all the time, just periodically. These can go in the dishwasher, which is great. I have put them in the dishwasher a lot. And then I just take some glass cleaner and get the top and the sides. And it's been fine sitting here under my cabinet, because I don't have a lot of counter space. So it's been fine sitting there. You can just take it. If you want to do some stainless cleaner on it, you can do that. Check this one out for yourself. We've been using for over a year and really do like it and would recommend. I love this style. So if you're looking for a good new kind of higher capacity air fryer, this one's a good one.